In the unlikely event that you lose power to your trolling motor while you're fishing, we've made the manual stow bypass much easier with a few easy steps. We've included a decal on the bottom of the mount that has step-by-step instructions that you can view as you're doing this, or we include a quick reference guide that you can keep in your boat if this happens. The first step is you need to trim your motor up out of the water. And so to do that, you just release some pressure off the lower unit, pull up on the shaft, and then the trim release lever, you pull that out. That disengages the trim. You can pull this up and then just engage trim again. And that'll keep the motor where it's at. You want about 10 inches below the mount. Now you'll need to rotate the motor so the prop is facing port side or prop left. After that, we need to disengage the tilt. To do that, there's a tilt lever. You just pull up, it's a black tab. That disengages the quick release pin that you can pull out. Take two hands, press the center button, and pull out the pin that disengages the linkage of that. You'll need to take that black lever, push it back down so that the motor can tilt forward. Now you've raised your motor, you've disengaged the tilt. Now we just need to reach around the front of the motor and disengage the latch pin. It's spring loaded, it's easy to do. You just pull up on it and that'll free the motor so you can tilt the motor back in. Once you get the motor tilted, you just release the trim lever once again, pull that up again, and then pull the motor into the ramps, and then close the trim lever again, and that'll lock your motor into place on the ramps. There's no ropes needed, no straps. As soon as you have it in there, you're free to get back to shore. Once you've made it back to shore, if you need to reintroduce power to your motor, you'll need to recover your motor and to reinsert the quick release pin to do that. I'll show you how to do that. It's just a couple easy steps. Reverse. Same thing, just release the trim lever, push your motor off the ramps about 10 inches, then re-engage your trim, and then slowly tilt your motor down so the latch pin latches back into the bracket. Once you do that, you just take that release lever and the linkage and you line it up with the latch bracket on the outside. Take your pin and just line up the holes, reinsert the holes, pin through there. Once you get the pin, push the latch bracket down and you're good to go. Once you reinserted the pin, you can now reintroduce power and stow and deploy the motor like you normally would. If you have any questions, visit MinnKotaMotors.com.